What's up, everybody? I'm here at the Tustin Micro Center to go check it out. I'm also violently sick, so if you see me like rubbing my eyes or blowing my nose a lot, that's probably going to explain why. But here we're probably going to just be looking around, and I'll see if there's anything interesting at all. Ooh. Ugh, Linux. What game could this possibly be for? It needs a 49-inch monitor. Oh look, the Raspberry Pis. Why is there a Lego Star Wars in a Micro Center? And why else would I need the crocodile dentist here? The Raspberry Pi. This is the exact thing I have. Whoa. So guys, actually I'm thinking about getting this Raspberry Pi for because obviously I don't want to spend prices as much as $100 for one. So I think for the first one I'm gonna get the Pi 4. I already have micro USB to HDMI cable and a case, and so yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of videos of this. And that really is a cheap computer. Let's go, guys. I got it. And I got this for the Raspberry Pi. Oh, look at that, a real Bitcoin. I should buy this. Well guys, I have all this stuff, and I'll see you guys at home. Alright guys, so I'm back, and let me show you all the stuff that I got. First we have the actual Raspberry Pi, and then I got some of these SD cards. This is for my camera, this is for the Pi, and the case, and the power adapter. Anyways, let's unbox it. Well, that's about it. It's just like a really tiny computer. Ooh. Let's set off this to the side. Instructions. Don't need these. And safety and user guide. And again, you don't need this. Let's just get this in the case. So we slide it in like this. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. So the problem is I needed to get them all aligned in these little holes here, but I fixed it. There we go. Now we have a little Raspberry Pi. Now we just put the little things on so it doesn't slide around anymore. Alright, now we have a little Raspberry Pi computer. I still need all the peripherals and stuff, so the next time you'll see me, I'll have most of this stuff ready. I'll have a monitor ready and keyboard ready, and I already have the mouse, but next time you'll see me, I'll get ready to do some real projects with it.
12 seconds later.
Hello everybody, I'm back now. So thankfully, I'm no longer violently ill. Now what I'm gonna do is get a micro SD card and flash it onto the Raspberry Pi so that I'll actually have an operating system on it, so then I can actually use it as a computer. So let's get that ready in OBS. I also want to give a quick shout out. Thank you all so much for 400 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without all of you. Now some of you may be wondering, what do we need to do with a Raspberry Pi? Well, one of the things is that I do want to do a lot of cool projects with it, but first I want to see how good it is at gaming. And one of the most famous games with the Raspberry Pi is Minecraft Raspberry Pi. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That's my first project, getting Minecraft Raspberry Pi on the Raspberry Pi. So first things first, in order to get the Raspberry Pi with an OS, we have to download the Raspberry Pi Imager, which then would allow us to install whatever version of the OS we want on our Raspberry Pi. So just download for Windows. So now here is the Raspberry Pi 4, and we'll choose just the normal operating system, my USB. Alright, we are done with all that, so now we are just going to write. I have nothing on that anyways. Alright, so we're done with that. So basically now that we have our micro SD card, we can now put it in the Raspberry Pi. Like this, and now we're ready, and we'll just put it into a monitor span, and yeah. So now that we have the OS, all we need to do is plug it in.
One pair of pants later.
Alright guys, so it's the next day, which is also Happy New Year everybody. So now I have all the stuff ready for the Pi, and we're in the garage, and I have a spare monitor here, so we're going to be hooking up the Pi and getting started and seeing if you can play actual games on a Raspberry Pi. So basically we have our little Raspberry Pi here. We have a power supply, which is just going to be a USB cable. I plug it in like this, and then there's their little light, and I'm going to get it hooked up to the monitor. Ugh, I hate the micro HDMI. There we go. Boom. And look at that, we got Raspberry Pi OS. And if you're curious to know, Raspberry Pi OS is just a different skin of Linux. Linux. That is easily to run on a Raspberry Pi. And I'm going to try and connect this to the internet. Alright, as you can now see, we are connected to the internet. Now, one of the first games that I want to try running on here is Roblox and see how that goes. Now first, we obviously have to see how YouTube runs on this. Let's check the best channel in the world. You should really hit that button and, subscribe. As we see, it plays, but it doesn't, I don't have any audio stuff in, so we can't really hear sound, but I don't really care. You should just subscribe. Alright, now we're going to try and see how Roblox runs on this. Alright, we are in my Roblox, so we're going to play a game and see how well it performs. Let's try this game. Oh, that's right, I have to download Roblox. I'm gonna have to look up a video.
346 minutes later.
Alright, so it's technically possible to play Roblox, but you need to get a whole nother operating system, and I'm too lazy to do all that. So I'm just gonna say, for the average person, it is pretty much impossible to get Roblox on the Raspberry Pi. But what about a game specifically made for the Pi? Minecraft Pi Edition. We download it. Okay, so here we can get Roblox Minecraft specifically for the Raspberry Pi. So we just download. This is a little more difficult than I thought. So apparently with Linux we can just install it straight from the terminal. So first you just gotta type sudo apt up. Why is it not focusing? So first we just need to type sudo apt update. Oh, we're just gonna let this finish. Do sudo oh, whoa. Now we do sudo apt upgrade. Then do Y and enter. Alright, now we do sudo apt install Minecraft Pi. Weird. So it's just not working at all. So right now I'm trying to find a video tutorial and it is taking a very long time to load. So I'm probably just going to be watching it on my phone. Okay, so essentially with this command, we just hit enter. Whoa. So of course, the video should just be in File Explorer. So basically, we just right click and extract. So basically, we right click and extract. Then we right click this new thing and extract that. And right here, we're just going to extract it to the desktop and extract. So here, we have our MC Pi folder with everything in it. And if we click on this, there's all our MC Pi stuff. Now we do one more terminal opening. So we do cd desktop and cd MC Pi. And then ls. Then we do /Minecraft/Pi. Now let's retry /. This is future me, and there is one thing I think I should have put into the terminal, although I'm not sure which would have caused Minecraft to work, but I'm gonna have to try that next time. So for my trial and error, I looked up and I found out that Raspberry Pi condition has been, and from what I've looked up, Raspberry Pi Edition has been discontinued since 2016, so I don't think I'm going to be able to play that either. Would I really call this a success? No, but I don't consider it a failure either. I also say that we had the opportunity to learn, and maybe someday I can try more extensive things to get this up and running. And do I think you should get a Raspberry Pi? Yes. Yes, you should. I mean, just look how cool it looks. So for right now, guys, that's going to be the video. I hope you all really liked it. And I promise there's going to be doing a lot more videos with the Raspberry Pi. So with that, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.